Hello everyone, this is Krishna. Welcome to CAD and Mac. This is my first tutorial. Now, some days back, Autodesk released their first AutoCAD for Macintosh. Now, AutoCAD in Macintosh, we know how to operate AutoCAD in Windows, and it's more or less we're acquainted with it, and there are many tutorials available online regarding that. But when we come to the concept of Macintosh, there are hardly many tutorials for AutoCAD. So that's the reason why I thought I should make a tutorial particularly on AutoCAD for Macintosh, because AutoCAD for Macintosh, though not very different, is a little different than AutoCAD. So this is the first tutorial. We are going to start from the basics. We are going to start from how to draw a line with the help of different methods, and how to open a file and whatsoever. The prerequisite of this lesson is that you have installed a licensed edition of AutoCAD on your Macintosh system. Now let us start. First, we go to the Launchpad and we open AutoCAD from here. There's my folder from Autodesk, and there we open AutoCAD for the first time now. Okay, there. So this is a project of mine that I was doing some days back. So to start with, we go to new. Okay, now there are, as we know, if you are acquainted with Windows systems or Windows AutoCAD, you must be knowing the different systems that you select with the help of there is AutoCAD, and there is a system called AutoCAD ISO, and there is called something like AutoCAD 3D and AutoCAD ISO 3D, AutoCAD ISO, AutoCAD 3D, AutoCAD ISO 3D. Now, when you select AutoCAD ISO, that's this one, then it actually gives you the metric systems, the metric measurement system that contains meters, millimeters, and whatsoever. And if you select the AutoCAD option, then it gives you the imperial measurement system that contains feet, inches, and whatsoever. Now, with what today we are going to start with is AutoCAD ISO. So we select it over there. We're opening up a new project. So let it open. Open new project first. There is there's an update available. I'm going to close it for the time being. Now, this is the interface for AutoCAD 2016 on Macintosh. This dock bar is always going to be there, as there is this plus sign available, but when you click it, it doesn't help much. When you click this, it minimizes itself, and this is the close button. Now let us first switch off the grid system, because right now we don't need the grid system. Now let me make you acquainted with the different systems that are available. Now, in AutoCAD in Windows, many options are available over here. Many options you can shift over here, and many options are available on the top as well. But over here you can see that options are available only on this side, and you can access them with the help of this button over here, this arrow button. When you click this, it goes down. When you click this, it goes down. And when you click on the menu actually expands. For example, if you know AutoCAD from Windows, you must be knowing trim and extend and whatsoever. And now, on the basis of the usage of AutoCAD on your Macintosh system, the system will optimize the options readily available to you on the leftmost menu. Now, if you want to access the different options available, then you must click on this arrow and the options will be available. If you want to click, you'll have to know the sector of the tool. For example, if you want to draw something, then you must go to this part where you get to draw a lot of stuff. There's a line, there's a 3-point arc, and whatsoever. Now, okay, so after that we have got circle, a rectangle, a rev cloud, and this is an ellipse and whatsoever. Other than this menu, you can always access this menu over here on the top. As you can see, you can always access this menu to execute different jobs that are there. Now, first of all, you can see, from if we go to the drop down menu, you can see we can draw a line, we can draw a ray, we can draw a construction line, we can draw multi-line, and whatsoever. We can draw an arc, circle, donut, spleen, ellipse, block, etc. Now, just like AutoCAD in Windows, there is this dimension, and there is something called a dimension style. You don't get it over there. It's in format. You go to format, and you go to dimension style and click over there, and over here the interface for dimension style is more or less the same. And over here, what you have to do is, over there is an option called add and remove or subtract or something like that. And over here you'll have to use these signs. If you use the plus sign, a different annotation will be added over here, and if you place the negative sign, and this annotative standard will be deleted. We'll come to dimension style later on. Now, in Macintosh, you must be knowing, in AutoCAD you also need to give command. You don't actually need to give commands, but if you want to work on AutoCAD in a fast manner, if you want to work on AutoCAD fast, then you will need command. For example, if you want to draw a line, you can select it from here. You can click anywhere on the screen, and then you can pull it out and just click on the other place and press enter, and you got a line over here. Now, if I want to do it in a shortcut, then I just press L on my keyboard and press enter. What I get is this cursor, and then you can draw a line from wherever you want to. Okay, so I press escape to escape from the line cursor, and I delete it. Now, instead of that, if you would have gone to this menu, selected that, and then come over here, if it would have been a very big project, it would have taken a lot of time. So I'll be giving you different shortcuts to how complete your job fast in a very effective manner. I'll be helping you out through that as well. Now, let us start with drawing a simple rectangle with the help of a straight line. Okay, before we do that, let me tell you that whatever happens in Windows with the help of control, for example, Control C, Control V, it means copy and then paste. Control C, Control V. In Macintosh, it's Command C and then Command V. Now, if you want to save a particular project, you go for Command and then S. That's how you save a project. Now, that's the difference between that's the shortcut difference between a Macintosh and a Windows. Now, as I was saying, let's make a rectangle with the help of a line. I select a line select the line toolbar from here, I can draw a rectangle just like this if I want to, but I won't do like that. I want to give in my command. Okay, so before I give in my command, let me check if the dimension style is okay. I mean, if the level of zoom is fine. Suppose I want to draw a line of about in this direction of about how much? Suppose 1200 meters. See? So what I see to 1200 millimeters. So what I see over here is 1200 millimeters doesn't come into picture. So what I do is I type regen. So what, with the help of that, I can zoom out more. But for the time being, for the purpose of the tutorial, I'm not going into that much of depth on the first tutorial. I'll just undo it and go for I'll go for a dimension that will be more suitable for the tutorial to go on smoothly. Now let us choose 100 millimeters. That's also too big for us, but it's okay. Okay, let me choose even a smaller dimension then. How much should we choose? Let us choose 50. 50 is fine. 50 should be fine. Yes. Okay. So I'll be keeping my dimensions through 50 millimeters. Okay, so let us draw a rectangle of 50 millimeters by 40 millimeters. Now let me tell you that in AutoCAD for Windows you need to press F11 to switch on ortho. Now what's ortho? Ortho is something that helps you to keep lines straight. For example, if this is the ortho for symbol for ortho, and you switch it on by clicking on it. You select a line, and then suppose you start. It says always. One thing that you should always remember is always read the command line. Always remember to read the command line. Here it says specify the first point, so I specify the first point over here. Now what you see is whatever I do, this line is always a straight line. It's never a curve. It's always in a particular it's always on a particular quadrant. I mean, it's either on 0 degree, or it's on 90 degree, or on the 180 degree line, or it's on a 270 degree line, or back to 0. It's either of them. So if you switch this on ortho, then you get that feature. If I switch it on and then select go for line and specify my first point just like it said on the screen, I'll see that I can draw any line over anywhere I want to. If I click it over here, it's done. I can draw any figure out of any angle or anything. But if I switch on ortho, what it does is it always lets me draw a straight line or any particular figure in 90, in 0, 90, 180 and 270 degrees. Now before we proceed, let me show you something. This is called an object snap. What is an object snap? Suppose I draw a line over here. This is any particular line. Now I suppose I want to join another line from here to over here. Now if hold on please. Yeah, so if I don't know where to join, how will I join? I don't have any particular. I won't be able to join. Let me show you. Suppose I can see that it's joined, right? But over here you see, if I zoom it up, you can see that it's not actually joined. But if I zoom it out, you'll feel that as if it's joined. That's why we take the help of object snap. We delete this line, and what we do is we switch this option on. This is called Object Snap, that you can also switch on by pressing the F3 command button. Now I switch it on and I right click on it. Yeah, over here you can see it will show me the endpoints of a line, the midpoint of a line, the center of a line, the geometric center of a rectangle or a triangle or any particular shape, the node, if when we are drawing 3D structures, you'll see nodes, quadrants of a circle, intersections, extensions, and whatsoever. We can find out different points of a particular figure. So we switch that on over here, so you'll be able to see. Suppose if I select line from over here, you'll be, this rectangle means, as you can see on the screen, it's written midpoint. Now if I carry my cursor over here, it will show you endpoint. If I carry my cursor over here, it will show you another endpoint. Now what I can do is, just like as I was drawing my straight line, I start from here, and what I do is as soon as I come near to the endpoint, it starts pointing that there is an endpoint over there, and if you click on it, it will automatically join the other line to the midpoint there, and we press enter. What we see is it's perfectly joined. If you zoom in infinitely, you'll be able to see that it's perfectly joined. Yeah, so we delete it and we go for the rectangle. Now for the rectangle, using a straight line, follow the steps. For example, it is asking me to specify the first point, so I specify the first point, suppose here, and I switch on ortho from here, which you can also switch on with the help of the command and L. You can use the key command and L. So I do that. So I have this line, and what it says over here at the command line is specify the next point or undo. So if I want to undo, I'll have to press U and then enter. If I do that, the line will get cancelled and the initial cursor will reappear. No, so I don't want to do that. So what I do is I press, suppose 50 millimeters of straight line, and I press enter. So as you can see, we have got our straight line, and I press enter. I'll show you step by step. So we go for the straight line again, and suppose we place the cursor over here and click on the endpoint, pull it up, and then we suppose given the next point to be from the initial point as 30 millimeters, and press enter. There we got a 30 millimeter straight line. So two sides of the particular rectangle that we are trying to draw are drawn. So you don't really have to leave the cursor or leave drawing the rectangle from here over here, because AutoCAD continues to repeat the command until and unless you press enter or right click on it or press escape. Now for the next step of the rectangle, we again press 50. We dial 50, and then what we do is we don't have to dial 30 again, because what we simply do is we move the cursor and join it over here. There we have got our first rectangle with the help of straight lines. And if you want to just to play around, you can even draw diagonals to it. You just move your cursor to one of the corners, and you'll be able to see that there will be endpoint snap and there will be an endpoint snap. You click on it, and then you move your cursor to the other endpoint, to the opposite endpoint, and then you'll be able to see another snap point. And there, what you do is click to draw draw the diagonal. You press enter, and one of the diagonals is drawn. And what you do again to draw another diagonal to the rectangle, you just press enter, because on pressing enter, what happens is AutoCAD automatically repeats the last command that you had given in. So you press at one of this corner and go to the other corner and press the left mouse key, and then press enter to complete the command cycle. So there we have it. This is a rectangle with two diagonals. So I'll be this was the basic lesson for today. For this tutorial, I'll be going into much details of AutoCAD in subsequent tutorials. So stay tuned. If you have enjoyed the video and you have learned something from it, please do subscribe, please like the video and share it. Thank you.